What happens when a machine decides you are a threat? Not a person, not a soldier, not a chain of command, a system. No hesitation, no emotion, no guess. Just a calculation and an outcome. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is where AI is heading. And I need to be clear. This is a line we should never cross. In the last video, we talked about what AI can do right. Efficiency, medicine, energy. But every powerful tool has a shadow. And in this case, that shadow is autonomy in warfare. The ability for a system to identify, select, and engage a target without direct human intervention. That's not assistance. That's decision making. Right now, military systems already use AI to assist with targeting. It can track movement, identify patterns, prioritize targets faster than any human. And that part is not the problem. The problem is what happens when the human steps disappear. If you're following this series, like, subscribe, and stay with it because this gets more serious from here. Because once you remove the human, you'll remove judgment. No hesitation, no accountability, just input and output. And here's the uncomfortable truth. AI doesn't understand context. It understands probability. And probability is not the same as certainty. Imagine a system that flags a target based on behavior patterns, movement, location, associations. Now imagine it's wrong. Not malicious, not broken, just wrong. Who is responsible when there's no one making the final call? Supporters argue these systems could reduce human error, faster decisions, more precise strikes, less emotional reactions. But war is not a math problem. It's human. It's chaotic. And removing humanity from it doesn't make it cleaner. It makes it colder. Because once that line is crossed, it doesn't stay controlled. It spreads. If one country deploys it, others will follow. Not because they want to, but because they feel they have to. That's escalation. And escalation with systems that act in milliseconds doesn't leave room for reconsiderations. And here's where I stand. Clearly, AI should never be given the authority to take a human life on its own. Not partially, not conditionally, not at all. Because once that decision is handed off, you don't just lose control of the system. You lose responsibility for the outcome. This isn't about being anti-technological. AI is powerful. We saw that. But power without boundaries is where things break. And this is a boundary. One that defines whether we stay in control or hand that control away. And this is not only one part of the picture, because in the next video we're going even further into surveillance, control, what happens when AI is used not just to act, but to watch everything. This is Scott for 2028, because the future isn't optional. I will see you next time.